Tonight we continue our series of commentaries on the ideal president. Here now are ABC's special election commentators, Gore Vidal and William F. Buckley, Jr. First, Mr. Buckley.
The next president of the United States would ideally combine the best features of Julius Caesar, Albertus Magnus, Thomas Jefferson, Napoleon Bonaparte, Abraham Lincoln, and Eleanor Roosevelt, which is why it is really unprofitable to talk about Camelot, since we don't live in Camelot, but in the good old USA, and that's all right, Jack, at least all right by me. It is more profitable to think in terms of what the next president should not be. He shouldn't be too naive. For instance, when the president of the Soviet Union informs him that the communists desire world peace, the next president would ideally tell him to cut the horse feathers. He shouldn't crave the idolatry of world opinion. For instance, when criticized by the United Nations for taking a position he feels he needs to take in the best interests of his country, he should feel free quite ostentatiously to turn off the national earphone. He shouldn't form too high an opinion of himself. For instance, he should recognize that America is a great deal that has nothing to do with the presidency. Millions of men, women, and children who deserve the opportunity to dream their dreams without any reference at all to the man who occupies the White House. The best-run country in the world is Switzerland, and I have often amused myself while there by asking casually, what is the name of the president of Switzerland? Inevitably, there is an embarrassed silence. No one can remember his name. And finally, the next president should not aspire to too much extra Americanism, to the myth of himself as leader of the world. For instance, he should not reject his role as an American, proud of America's past, hopeful for America's future, confident of America's resources, respectful of other people's differences, disposed to live and let live, and grateful to Providence that he was born in America and will have now the supreme opportunity to serve his country. This is William F. Buckley, Jr. in New York.